shit on my YouTube as well.
It's live now, yeah. Do your thing, innit? Yo, people, welcome back to my channel, man. Yeah, I had to get Mr. Move in silence to do some talking today. Yeah, it's gonna be a really interesting chat. I don't imagine that this will take us loads of time for at least 4 names. But anyway, before I get into that, let me set the premise. Yeah. For those who have been watching my channel from day dot,
All right, go on. Start again.
yeah, for those who have been watching my channel from day dot, there's a show that I like to do here and there called like Overrated, Underrated, and I sort of like to nitpick at specific topics. Now, today's topic is purely around top 5 strikers, top 5 number 9s in world football, because we know strikers, some people say wingers are strikers now. So we're talking about pure out and out number 9s. You play number 9 for your club, you play number 9 for your country. I had to bring Cams here with me today. Cams, how you doing, man?
What you saying, bro? Man's ear. Yeah. Top 5 strikers. Listen, you know me, I like to highlight when the game's gone, fam. The game's gone. And the fact that we're scratching our heads to discuss top 5 strikers right now is just a perfect example of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually it's tough, man. It's tough, man. When you said it, I was thinking top 5. Then I got to around 4 or 5, and I'm like, oh, wait a second. There's nothing going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be interesting. And to be fair, like, I feel like we might even have different orders. I know there's some shoe-ins. We know there's 3 shoe-ins at least. But I'm interested to see where you have them in the order and that. So, I mean, are we going to start from 5 to 1? Or are we going to start from 1 to 5?
You know what? Let's start, because I feel like the most amount of like debate will be probably at the number 5, really. So let's actually, I'm gonna do something different. Let's actually start at number 1. And before we start, so people, make sure to smash the like button if you ain't smashed it already. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel already, and then make sure to subscribe to Cam's channel as well. Like,
yeah, man, I need to come back
the beauty, yeah. Listen, you heard him there. He has to come back on his channel as well. You and Fuad do this little playing hard to get thing on the YouTube. I don't know who you don't think you are. You don't think you're the bells of the ball. You just dip in and out whenever you want.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, I can't lie, bro. I've been looking at the YouTube thing. I'm like, not even on a boastful thing. I'm thinking, fam, I should have 20K on there, bruv. What am I doing with 8K, bruv? You know what I mean? So I need to, but that's my fault. I'm not consistent at all. So I really need to get on it, man. And I'll be back. I'll be back on there, man, probably.
See, I think even me, I'm not working hard enough. Like, I look at my thing, sometimes I can be so wishy-washy. I'm not really consistent. I don't have like a consistent show. But then you and Fuad, I'm like, shit, boy, at least I work harder than these two on the YouTube thing. Not
No, for sure.
We know you're out there mashing work. I see you lot on the weekend trying to shoot hoops, throwing bricks into the River Thames. You think I did?
Hey, don't kill me. Hey, that was I wasn't in the tire. I wasn't ready, wasn't prepared. No warm up, nothing. But don't worry, soon. We'll do a live event, bro.
But listen, it looked good anyway, man. You've had an eventful weekend anyway, man.
Yeah,
but we'll touch on that towards the end. But let's get back on topic now anyway. Let's actually start with number 1. Actually, before I start, let me read the super chat. Big up Tim. He's actually an Arsenal fan. Arsenal fans send me super chats. Wow. Bloody hell. Is
boy
pig's fine?
Oh, man, ate something. The pepper went up my nose.
Oh shit. Is that the chicken that you just made?
Bro,
you sort yourself out over there. Let me read the super chat. So thanks for the super chat, Tim. He says, big up to you too, Tobes. I'm still salty with you and Spurs. I know you are, man. I won't even lie to you. Listen, at least you're a big enough man to admit it. Big up, Cams. When you coming back to the big 6? Saeed, keeping your seat warm. Hey. Come on, let's not let's not dog Saeed just to prop up Cams, man. Cams is an honorary member of the Big Six, so he's gonna be dipping in and out of the Big Six. But Saeed is Saeed. Saeed's thing is pure. Saeed's an
Sure,
OG
man.
in it.
Saeed's the OG there, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't there to try and take Saeed's spot, bro. Man was just filling in for him. He didn't have to shout me either, man. Saeed could have shouted anyone. He personally hit me up on WhatsApp and boom, you know what I mean? So if anything, people should be bigging up Saeed even more, bro, for real.
For real. But anyway, listen, let's get back on topic, people. Now, for those who have just tuned in now, remember the premise of today's show is to talk about the top 5 traditional number 9s in world football. Yeah, we're going to rank from 1st to 5th. Of course, me and Cams may have different opinions, but we're going to have to agree. Yeah, ultimately, we're going to have to agree on a final list. And what I want you lot to do as you're watching is I want you lot to give me your opinions. As we go through each number, you tell us who you think should be number 1 and tell us if you agree or disagree with our thoughts anyway as well. So Cams, number 1. I know what my answer is.
The one and only.
But you take it away because this
one and only.
You rep him more than I do. I think. Yeah, go on.
He's in the background for a reason. AB9, the finest, went from the most underrated to the most hated to now the most respected. Karim Benzema, bro. Listen, this is more than just the number 9, bro. If you're going through his career evolution, you're talking about a wonder kid. Let's not forget that. You see, everyone, bro, he came from a wonder kid. You remember that? All the way to now being, 33 years old? How is he? 34?
I think he's 34.
34 years old, about to collect the Ballon d'Or. He has been doing this thing from 18 years old, bro. He was smashing up front. Like, people need to remember, he scored 31 goals in one season as a teenager in the French league, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people weren't there for Benzema's like very origin, but he was out here, bro. He was a driller at Lyon. I think he scored about 50-something goals in 2 seasons, and he went to Real Madrid.
Yeah,
serious baller. Exactly. Some people were calling him late bloomer. He's just aged well. No. The thing is, a lot of people,
he is aging well, but he ain't a late bloomer.
No, and a lot of people, they say with Benzema, that he was a bum or he did this. He scored 5 goals. I've never seen one season so spoken about it ever. You know what I mean? Ever. Yes, he scored 5 league goals that season. I think he ended up with the whole season. He ended up scoring like 15, 16 or something like that. Not great. But one thing about Benzema, I don't even like to use the word sacrifice because it's the way he plays. Benzema has always been someone, I always say, you got him and Wayne Rooney, in my opinion, are 2 strikers who, at the time, now you can call KB9 a striker, KB9. By the time, he falls into a second striker, LF, RF. You don't really know because he'll be moving around, floating around, supporting, linking up, turning, passing it off. He did everything in one. So I know, okay, the goals weren't coming in at the time. The goals weren't flowing in. But he was needed in that Real Madrid side. You couldn't take him outside and think that Ronaldo is going to be exactly who he was. Ronaldo needed Rooney. Ronaldo needed Benzema to be what he is. And of course, Ronaldo is great. No dispute. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. But you need these link men for Ronaldo's greatness. You needed that. It's not often you have 2 GOATs playing together in the same position. It's not often. You get that, what's the word? Anomaly with like the MSN. All right, you had 3 guys that are on GOAT level playing together and it all meshed. But some people have to sacrifice in one way. Do you know what I mean? And Benzema's link up is so good. And that's why I've always had him. And people can go back. I've always said he's better than Lewandowski. Always. Bro. Because for me, he's just more than a 9, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because do you know what it is, You get strikers that score goals. That's the bare minimum. Every striker you want to score goals. Score me goals. Every single striker. But then when I see a striker can do a little bit more, a little bit different things, has the X factor that I say, has the link up, has everything else, that's when I say, do you know what? You're just elite. You know what I mean? That's why I separate it, because strikers are there to score goals, but we see strikers score goals at all levels. So what separates you? And for me, That's what separates Benzema. The fact that he's got that all-round game. And even now
Yeah.
to this day, all right, it doesn't do it as much. But have you seen when he gets the ball on the halfway line and stuff? He doesn't lose it.
Yeah.
Keeps
Yeah.
it, bro. He keeps it. He links up.
You know
So for
what
me,
is he's definitely number one. I think this is without a doubt his best ever season. So he's got in what 46 appearances for Real Madrid this season, he scored 44 goals. Now, when a player hits that many numbers, you expect that the league tally should be inflated. But in terms of his league, in terms of his league tally, it's his highest ever scoring season for in La Liga. But he bagged 27 goals. So I would have thought he would have bagged like maybe like 30s or something like that. But then you look at the Champions League record, and he bagged 15 goals in 12 appearances. Like this is one of the best Champions League campaigns I think we've seen in my lifetime. In my lifetime, and I think with Benzema, you're definitely right. Like he's every single flower he's getting now, I feel like he 100% deserves it. Every striker sort of has their period, their moment in the sun. I think Lewandowski had his 2 years ago. Suarez had his back in the day. Henri's had his, etc., etc. I think this is now Benzema's. It may have come a bit later in his career in comparison to what most people expected, but this is his moment in the sun. And you mentioned the Leon thing as well, yeah? It's funny because Man United was so close to signing Benzema. Man United was so close. And that was a period where Leon just had a crazy conveyor belt of talent, like ridiculous conveyor belt of talent. And I remember Man United were heavily linked with Benzema that season. It was 2008. And I was thinking, shit, if Man United signed this Benzema guy on top.
At the time, we would have had Rooney. We would have Tevez. Oh no, wait, he wouldn't have been Tevez actually. No, it wouldn't have been Tevez. It would have been Rooney and Benzema.
It would have been Rooney, Berbatov, Benzema, and then obviously at the time Ronaldo. But then of course Ronaldo then went to
left that summer as well.
So like, fair play to him. I think he has been criticized in the past, and I think there have been real moments in his Real Madrid career. Well, I say moments. There was one moment in his Real Madrid career where you actually said, shit, Benzema might actually not be a starter for long anymore here, because the goals were drying up and stuff like that. The technique has always been there, but the way he's bounced back, especially in the absence of Ronaldo, and he's actually taken on the mantle, like props to him, man. Props to him.
You know what makes me laugh though, yeah? The thing that makes me laugh at this whole Benzema thing is that people say that like how you're saying that there was a period where, you know, he might have not looked like a Real Madrid striker or whatever, which I agree with, because I think Real Madrid maybe had not won the league or anything like that. And then you're looking at Aguero, you're looking at Lewandowski, even people, not for me, but there was like Aubameyang, there was Cavani. Man are putting 30 a season and stuff, yeah. And you're looking at it like, hold on. But they're not remembering that Ronaldo was scoring 60 a season. Put Aguero with Ronaldo, who's scoring 60 a season. He's not getting 35 a season, bro. 30 a season. That's the thing. But
do you know what? Like, can I pause you there as well?
You want me to start off those, Tobes, yeah? Look at his Champions League record. That is a pillar of consistency. He didn't just wake up with 89 or 85 Champions League goals, bro. That didn't just happen in the last 2 seasons. He had to be mashing Champions League from 18, 19 years old to have this record. So people need to look at that. Like, you can't have just been some shit player or he was a bum. Bro, he scored 85 Champions League goals.
I hear it, Cams, but can I let me say this though with Benzema, yeah? Let me say this with Benzema. With Benzema, yeah, I get it. Ronaldo is Ronaldo, but the reason why criticism was valid, because the criticism in my opinion, for Benzema was 1000% valid, is because Benzema was missing, like strikers miss chances, but Benzema was missing everything under the sun. It's crazy because he scored in the Champions League final that same season, but he missed everything else. I remember if you even check his understat, like forget about the fact that he scored 5 goals. Yeah, it's more the fact that he was in the minus by like almost 9 goals. So it tells you that in terms of genuine goal scoring opportunities, you're missing enough to close to double figures. Like that is a
Do you think anything
significant
about the France stuff
underperformance.
affected him?
Pardon?
Do you think the France stuff might have affected him? Valbuena stuff and
But that maybe, but
going to the World Cup.
that stuff was hanging over his head for time though, and he was still clapping.
It was a World Cup year, innit? Or maybe I'm making excuses, innit? Maybe I'm making excuses.
But you know what? Listen, I think it's agreed. Benzema takes number 1 spot. Let's move on due to time, innit? Benzema takes number 1 spot in it, and I think he deserves. Let him have his moment in the sun. Number 2. Now we don't have to go into so much detail. We don't have to go into so much detail on the next couple, but number 2.
Oh, see now, look, people in the comments, yeah. Does Mbappe count in this conversation? I need to know. What do you guys think in the comments? Does Mbappe count in this conversation as a 9? Because he played 9 all last season, or do we not include him? Because he's like a forward, like hybrid, kind of these modern day dons.
I wouldn't include him, and the reason why I wouldn't include him is Mbappe. He's not.
But why is number 9? It doesn't mean. Does a number 9 have to mean like a pin-up target kind of?
No, it's not pin-up. It's not pin-up.
It's always on the left-hand side, man.
It's not a pin-up thing, but the thing is, we know with Mbappe though, he's played everywhere for PSG. The last 2.5 seasons, he's played number 9 for sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, he's also played on the right for PSG. When he plays for France, he don't play through the middle. He don't play through the middle. So Mbappe for me, he's a forward. Like you put him anywhere, he's clapping. He's a forward. So cool, yeah. So Mbappe for me is. We've already said this. I've said this already. Like Mbappe, like I used to maybe like downplay the quality, but you can't even downplay it anymore. He's top 3 players in the world. Period. So we're talking about number 9s now. Number 9 for me. Number 2. I'm going with my man. I can't even lie to you. I'm going with my man. I'm going with my man. It's controversial. I'm going with my man.
What's your reasons for this? Go on.
So my reason for this year is because like Lewandowski, unbelievable goal scorer. Like when it comes to goal scoring on this list, nobody's better than Lewandowski. I'll say that with chest. Yeah. But I think the intangibles that Harry Kane brings and the tangibles outside of the goal scoring, you have to weight it. You have to, because I would understand if it was just a little shimmy add-on, but when you see how pivotal the stuff he is doing outside of goal scoring affects us and affects just his general performance, I have to count it. And with Kane as well, with Harry Kane as well, he doesn't need to score to dominate football matches. He doesn't. The guy gets the guy actually.
I've seen many times though, Tobes, where Kane doesn't even look. He's trying the deep roll thing, and he's just giving the centre halves an easy day, bro. I see that sometimes. Sometimes when it works, it looks good, but sometimes centre backs, he's letting centre backs off sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes I don't think. I think sometimes because he wants to do the drop deep thing. I'm like, sometimes just go at him because you're Kane, bro. Like it's a mismatch. Do you get? So so I get what you mean in that sense. And then of course, like the third point is the fact that I think Harry Kane is doing it in a stronger league. Like I don't subscribe to this whole Bundesliga tax and stuff like that. Well, not the tax. I don't subscribe to this whole Farmers League stuff. Yeah. And I think the level that Lewandowski is scoring at, even if you're playing in a weaker league, he's scoring stupid numbers, like stupid numbers. And I firmly believe Lewandowski will clap goals any league he goes to. Yeah. But the mere fact is Harry Kane does play in the toughest league in the world. He plays in the toughest league in the world. He scores. And he does the assisting.
Did he score enough goals this season?
He didn't. He wasn't good enough this season. He wasn't good enough this season. He wasn't good enough this season on the whole in terms of his like actual ability. Yeah. So this is probably a biased take from me. I can't even lie. It is. But it's just preference, it's styles. I know what striker I want because I think Harry Kane can clap goals. Harry Kane, it's not I think he claps goals. He finishes really well with both feet. Expert finisher, and he gives me the other stuff.
The thing is, I did a Don't Shoot the Messenger a while ago, and I said if Kane was in the Bundesliga for Bayern, he'll score the same amount of goals as Lewandowski. Like I've said that, so I'm not even
playing for Bayern as well. Yeah,
I'm not even bro. If Kane played for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, he will be putting up ridiculous numbers. It's Kane will score goals anywhere he goes. It's as simple as that. And if he's playing for the best team in Germany, it'll be scary. But the only reason I'm gonna go lower is because he's proven it. It sounds weird because Kane has 183 Premier League goals, yeah, but he's proven it a little bit more. He's got nearly 100 Champions League goals.
Yeah.
He's just proven it. I know Kane's record. What is it? 20 and 23 in the Champions League.
20 Premier League, 20 Champions League goals and 24 appearances.
Listen, so it just shows if Kane played 50 more games in the Champions League, my man will probably be sitting on nearly 60 goals, bro. The way he is, yeah. But I would just say I gotta go lower because he's just proven it a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, I agree. I am that type of person who I personally put a little bit of a tax on the Bundesliga. That league especially.
No, there is a tax. There's definitely a tax.
I do not like that league. I do not like the Bundesliga. But I just gotta say, I've just seen him do it in, how can I say, just more, just a bit long. Like he's played at the Champions League every single season. Like
he's heritage.
Yeah, bro.
He's heritage.
And I just think that
Lewandowski's heritage.
My thing about Kane is that I still hold him a little bit to those moments where I know it's Spurs. But there is moments sometimes where I'm just like, as a potentially, he's all-time 9 in the Premier League. You can probably say top 5. But as that level, sometimes I've just seen guys take those games, bro. You know what I mean? I've seen Rooney just win those games. I've seen Henry just win those. I've seen these. I just think Kane, sometimes these semi-finals, these quarterfinals or whatever, you just win them the game, bro. You know what I mean? I know it's a hard ask, but bro, I just feel like
he's doing his. The thing is, at times I think he is doing his bit. There are some times, okay, you can say he could have played better, but there are times where he's actually done what he can do, and it's just. But anyway, I think with this one, just in the interest,
I gotta go lower second, man. Our pure respect. This guy just almost won the Ballon d'Or. Should have won the Ballon d'Or. Definitely. Could have won it last year as well. So
I'll side with you. I'll side with you. Simply because I don't think Harry Kane had a good. If I'm basing it on form this season, then yeah. So I'll.
That's my concern for Kane as well, though. I've always said, bro, my favorite Harry Kane, 15, 16. Maybe I might be getting the season, or you know more than me. 15, 16, 16, 17. Kane 17, when he's putting up 29 league goals and stuff like that. That is my favorite version of Kane. Cross it in, I'm gonna header it in. Get it to my right foot, I'm gonna bang it in. Get it to my left, I'm banging it in. I don't care. I'm Shearer regen. That's my favorite Kane. This Kane, he's cool. I like him, but I'm not as high on this Kane as I was on the previous Kane. Something about the old Kane, I just love the way he was driven. This Kane, I think, is cold. Yeah, I do think his playmaking is a bit overrated. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's quality. No, I don't think so.
I think Kane is an elite. If Kane sees the pass, he will get that to your toenail, bro. He can, because he's an elite passer. Like, he can make the pass. But I think people kind of overdo it. They go on like he can play number 10 in that. No, he can't, bro. They go on like his vision is.
Harry Kane was playing as a 10 as a in the academy, right?
Bruv, and that's why he was getting on loan to Norwich, Leicester.
Even when he was introduced into the team, into the team on the pot. He was playing as a support striker slash 10. Like, but listen, you know what? Let's move on from Harry Kane. So Lewandowski second. So obviously Harry Kane number 3. Obviously, Yeah, no debate there. Cool. Number 4, and there's a reason I've put. There's a
So
reason
Kane is 3, yeah?
Kane is 3. Yeah.
Cool.
People, put in the comments as well your current order now, number 1 to 3. Who have you got as your top 3 number 9s in world football? So I've had to zero in on Big Steve's comment when I've gone with number 4, because that sort of answers my question on 4th spot.
Yeah, I agree. Haaland, crazy. Do you know what's so funny, bro? I did an episode a season ago. I think it was last season. Yeah, last season on top 5 strikers, having this discussion. Imagine at the time I said Haaland. You know, this was the time that Vardy and Aubameyang and all these men were scoring. People were in the comments, 360 comments, saying Haaland top 5. This guy don't know ball, chat shit. He did it because they were saying Jamie Vardy, bro. They were saying Jamie Vardy.
Top 5. Hey,
bro, in the world football. My goodness, I made sure I bookmarked that post. Yeah, I went back. I started saying, "What are you saying? What thoughts?" Oh my god, nah. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, Haaland. Haaland is the only one I think is an obvious name. Bangs goals, has the look. It's just scary. The way he carries himself. Left, a freak. His finishing efficiency is like one of the best in the world. Like every time he's fit and shit. So I gotta go Haaland for sure. I would just put him just under Kane right now. Yeah, let's see what he does in the Premier League. And yeah, man, there's not really much to say other than Haaland, in my opinion. Number 5 is when it starts getting a bit spooky because if you see the names that I was having to juggle,
bro, and this is so just let's say my piece on Haaland as well. Like, the guy is an absolute alien, and whenever I think of Haaland, I just think, how stupid must Man United be? Like, I know there would have been a release clause and stuff like that, but bro, Erling Haaland, this guy, Man City have got an absolute gem right there. Like, that's their striker for the next decade. That's their striker for the next decade. He's what, 20, 21 years old?
He'll move on though.
If
he bangs out, he'll move on. And then he asked for a release clause or some shit like that.
For Man City, nah, no chance. No chance.
I think there's a release clause after 2 years,
For how much?
I don't know, bro. Check it out. Bro. He's trying to get that Madrid move, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry. And if there is a release clause, it will be for Dumpy. It will be for Dumpy. Man City, how many times have they lost one of their linchpins in their prime years?
Never.
David Silva didn't lose. They didn't lose him. Kevin De Bruyne's still there. Like, the only players who leave are the players who they're happy. They're relatively comfortable with releasing.
Sane, Ferran Torres, and them man there.
Big up.
I don't think you let Sane go. I think Sane was a loss.
Sane was a loss, but they were comfortable. They were comfortable with losing Sane. Big up Aiden for the super chat. He says Haaland's goal ratio in every competition, league, Jesus Christ, 0.95, UCL 1.04. So this is per 90. This guy.
Those numbers for Norway is mad.
It's insane. Domestic cups 1.1. Basically 1, international 0.95. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Do you think City, anything can happen at City?
What do
you reckon he's definitely guaranteed to bag?
Yeah, 100. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. I think I think Man City is the perfect move for him, because I think Man City, with Pep's positional play, with the fact that he's young and still developing and already has family ties with the club, with his dad, and 3, the fact that Man City are already a perfect team in a sense where they're already winning the league title. Yeah, he's not being brought in to solve a goal scoring issue. Do you get? He's not being brought in because his 40 goals are going to win them the league. You're being brought in to do exactly what he does best, which is finish. If there's 1 or 2 chances in the game and it falls to you, you're going to score. That's what he's being brought in for. And we all know that that's what's going to help.
You say he's a transition striker.
Pardon?
He likes that transition football, though.
He does. He
He likes
definitely
that
does.
transition.
He does like the transition football, but I think there are times when Man City play in transition anyway. And I think Pep is such a good enough coach. I think Haaland, I still think his back to goal play and his link up play isn't great. I don't think it's good, but it's not abysmal. He's not got a horrific first touch. I think he can work on these things. And I also think, most importantly, with the way Man City play, I don't think he's going to need to be a Firmino or Benzema or Harry Kane. I don't think he's going to need to do these things for Man City. I think he's going to be he's going to be at the end of moves.
Yeah, he needs to. The thing is, he needs to be. The thing that, I'll be honest, more than Haaland being a madman, I think it's more concerning that City are gonna have an actual threat, up there, who's actually gonna allow the Fodens, the KDBs, and these men to score more goals and have more space. Because you can't really be doing the double up thing too much when you have a threat like Haaland in the box. When there's no one there and Sterling's moving outside the box and Jesus and everyone's all outside the box, then cool. But when you have a striker now that's going to be up there, that's two centre-backs that are having to think, where's Haaland? Where's this? Where's this? That all of a sudden creates opportunities for the wingers, for the 10s and stuff. So that might even be the biggest takeaway from this move, especially in the first season. It might not be a Haaland comes and scores 40, 50. It might be literally KDB has better season than he's ever had, or Foden has a outbreak season again. And it might be one of those situations. People should look out for that, you know. It's not only just about Haaland scoring, it's about what the space is going to open up for others, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's concerning.
He lifts the standards. And I think for me as well, in terms of the Premier League as well, like, you want these type of players playing in this league, like bringing in the best football has to offer to this league. You'll never complain about that, even if it is at the hands of probably the most powerful team in the league. But anyway, that's number 4. Now, we've spoken about Haaland, and Haaland
is Champions League, though.
What's that?
You better win the Champions League, boy. That's what I'm saying. I'll be dragging Steve out his cave. Trust me.
Big up John as well for the super chat. It says KDB back to the crosses for Haaland next season. Let's see. But anyway, it's nuts, Erling Haaland, is probably one of the rare finds for football now with strikers, because this striker market is actually in disarray, and it's mad, because when you look at it, strikers are going for so much nowadays, but there aren't that many good strikers in world football. Or better yet, so there aren't many levels, elite strikers in world football. Like, it's scary. Like, Arsenal, using Arsenal as an example, they were linked with the likes of Isak. I like Isak, really good technician, but he doesn't score goals.
He's average.
Vlahovic, I like him. He's a good striker, but he's 20, 21, 22 years old and still needs to prove himself. Nunes has just
didn't do much at Juventus.
Yeah, but that's under Allegri. I'm allowing him because I think he's a shooter. But the point I'm making is, like, the pool of strikers now, the pool of talent for strikers is outside of the elite ones we just mentioned. The standard is not really that high, man, and the price keeps increasing, but it's like the quality is decreasing. The product has been stepped on. It's crazy
because it's rare now, bro. It's rare.
Nuts. Yeah, everyone is looking for a striker, bruh.
You know, when you buy that Rollie at resale, you know what I mean? Like when you get it, you gotta get it rare. It was rare, fam. Man, I'm paying over the odds for the rare ones. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's like, listen, Nunes just got signed for 85 or 100 million euros or whatever. My man scored 26 league goals last season, or 26 league goals last season.
He looks good,
all
though.
Right. 4 of them were about penalties, I think. Yeah. He scored a hat-trick against a team that started the game with 9 men. So really, if we do all of that in open play, he scored about 17 league goals.
Stop.
And you get signed for 100 million euros. That is what football is now, bro. Season before that, he scored 6 league goals. So right now, as of right now, I don't know what Klopp is going to do to him. He might mash it up. But as of right now, Nunes is a one season. He's a one season player. One season wonder. Last season he wasn't doing the same thing. He wasn't doing this. It was a one season. So after one season in the Portuguese league, you're now worth 100 million euros. That is what football is now. That is how rare a striker is that is decent.
100. And I actually like the look of Darwin Núñez. I know his hold up and link up leaves a lot to be desired, but he just looks like he's a really good finisher, man. He looks like he can pack a goal. I think you're right though on the broader point, which is look how much it costs to buy a striker now, and you're not even guaranteed. It's not even a 1,000% guarantee. I think it's a guarantee with. I think it looks like a guarantee with Núñez, but the point I'm making,
Núñez is going to be all up in Salah's spaces, boy. It's going to be interesting to see if Salah can convert into a proper winger because
stop it. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not letting you do this. No.
Hey, this is the first time Liverpool are playing with a real 9 in the Klopp era, pretty much. Because Mane did the false 9, Firmino did the false 9, Origi just off the bench. If Klopp loved him so much, he would have been starting, but he doesn't love him that much, so he's off the bench. So this is the first time Liverpool are playing with that 9 focal point kind of thing. Let's see how they adapt to it, bruv. Let's see. I mean, Salah, he needs more. He needs service.
But this is the point I'm making. Like, let's even look back to 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. So what? We're summer 2022. 10 years ago, this summer, Man United signed Van Persie for 26 million, and that won them the league. The year before that, Man City signed Aguero for 30 something million. That pushed them to a league title. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they spent money on a striker, and nobody had any doubts whatsoever that these guys were gonna do the business. Yeah. And now, with the exception of maybe like 4 or 5 names or whatever, like there's a huge element of risk with a lot of these strikers now because they're going to cost a bomb, and you don't know 1,000% if they're going to bang. Like looking at this top 5 list, like I said, who's going to fill the 5th slot? So I put up a list. I had Lukaku, Luis Suarez, Lautaro. I can't even remember the other name I had.
Bro, I was thinking about guys like Giroud, bro.
Like, not Giroud. How many goals no way, not Giroud, man. Come on.
Guys like Giroud were popping up in my head. That's how mad it is. I didn't know where to go, bro. I didn't know where to go. Cristiano, it might have to be Cristiano, bro. Outscores Lukaku every single season.
Is he a pure 9 now? Would we say he's a pure 9 now? Has he played there for Portugal? He must do, doesn't he?
He plays pure. He plays 9 for Portugal. He plays 9 for United.
Like, even people are saying stuff like
good numbers.
People are saying stuff like Aubameyang. Like, Aubameyang went to Barcelona and smashed it, but look at what he was doing in England in the first half of the campaign.
Forget. Yeah.
So it's the 5th one is tough. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out of our hands. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out of our hands, and I'm gonna let the people in the comments decide. So who gets 5th spot for the 5th best striker in the world? Like, who would you lot say that is right now?
So I'm saying that is, bro. Like, look, if Lukaku's
there's a couple in Italy. There's a couple. Like, I really like Lautaro. I think he's top. I think he's.
You reckon? Yeah.
I think he's sick.
I'm not too high on Lautaro,
I think
man.
He's sick. I can't lie to you. I think he's.
I'm not too high on that. Not yet.
Skamaka looks good. Vlahovic looks good.
Skamaka, you know.
But not top 5. Not top 5. I'm not saying top 5. I'm saying like Italy have got some good strikers. People are saying CR7. So Ronaldo, CR7, Ronaldo by default.
It can only be Ronaldo right now. Exactly. It can only be Ronaldo. Like, because, bro, like, what is it we're looking for? We're looking for goals. He will give you goals. He'll give you goals. You know you're going to get goals. You'll give you goals. Everyone else, there's no one. Bro, Lautaro, I'm sorry. No. No,
He's not top
I'm
5.
not sold.
He's not top 5. He's not top 5, but I
I'm
like
not
him. He's not
sold
top
on
5. So what
I'm not sold.
it's nuts. Lukaku is really, really, really like his stock is
It could have
plummeted.
been Lukaku if we were doing this last season.
Yeah.
But Lukaku blew it.
He really
blew
did.
it massive. He's exposed himself again. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? So, I mean, look at the names that we're seeing here, bro. Man are saying Skamaka. Man are saying
Leao, come on. Rafael Leao, come on.
Osimhen. Leao did his thing this season, though.
No, Leao, but he's not really a striker, though, is he? Like, he plays striker, but they move him left
Man are
wing.
joking around saying Martial. Come on, man.
Leao's good.
Yeah, I mean,
someone put Ikenna.
Don't show me.
Someone put Ikenna. So it looks like it's looking like it's. So we said Benzema. So Benzema number one.
Think about it. Who else is there? Like,
the market is scarce, man. Because I'm looking at it league for league. Yeah. Outside of Harry Kane, I don't think there's any even elite striker in the Premier League. I'm sorry, there isn't. Well, obviously Haaland now. Haaland coming in. And is he an elite striker?
Ronaldo, isn't it? Yeah, overall, like Ronaldo's whole game is pretty much gone, but still find the net. That's the only thing, I guess, isn't it? And we're giving him reputation tax as well.
Someone said Immobile. Jesus Christ. No. What? Nah. I'm sorry. No way.
I'm saying Mbappe, man. Just gotta give it Mbappe, bruv.
But the thing is, if you put Mbappe there, then that whole top 3 gets ripped.
No, we move it. I move it to Benzema, Mbappe, Lua, Kane, Haaland.
So you put it Benzema.
I go, yeah. That's how I go. But people are
old me would have said no, but new me is saying, in fact, not even new me. It's Mbappe. You can't deny the quality, man. It's too much. It's too peak. It's just, but there's certain things that Kane can do that he can't do. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think Harry Kane's a better finisher than Mbappe.
Oh, easily. Mbappe's finishing, I wouldn't say is mad, but he's just a mad player in general. You know what I mean? He's a big game player.
He's a unicorn. He's a unicorn. Big up Usman for the super chat as well. He says quality vid honestly could have been longer. In my opinion, Mbappe is the best 9. He's played there all year and will do going forward. I'm an Arsenal fan too, so relax on your slander. Never. Big up Aiden as well for the super chat. He says CR7 bagging 30 goals at 37 is ridiculous too. You know what? We can take the Mbappe thing to Twitter, but if Mbappe is there, then he has to be in the top 3 at least.
He's not a 9. I mean, people would say he's not a 9. I'm just saying he played 9 this season, but I get it. You did say club and country.
Yeah.
And he does not play 9 for his country.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, bro. Like,
we'll leave it at the original list of 5 that I had for now anyway. But, Cams, one last question for you here to answer before I wrap this up from Jesvin. Thank you for the super chat. He says, Cams, do you rate Haaland's first touch and link up?
Haaland's? Not ideal. No, not really. I wouldn't say I rate it that much. It's a bit sloppy. That's another one. I just want him to score goals. You know what I mean? Look, link up is nice, and link up, if you're special at it, as I said, the Benzemas, the Rooneys, and that, you're special at it, and that's great. But I hate when people want to take away the goals from a striker for the link up. Like, unless you're at that level at doing it, then cool. For Haaland, he's never ever gonna be an elite link up, elite touch guy. So please, just give me 30, 40 goals, man. And
this is it. Nobody cares. He's an elite finisher. You know what I mean? An elite.
He ain't going with it. Yeah, he ain't going with it. It's not gonna come, man. You know what I'm saying? So just bang goals, please. That's all I can say. And I'll take that. But listen, I'm telling people it might be tough. Haaland gives you that vibe where he's like a robot, cyborg. You know what I mean? He thinks he's Kawhi Leonard and that. He thinks he's a cyborg and that. But at the same time, coming from the Bundesliga, coming into a Pep system, we've seen time and time again. Time. Wait, it's gonna take. It could take time, bro. It could take time. He's lucky. He's got the physicality, but let's not forget he's been injured a lot.
Yep.
Coming into a league that's going to be at a faster pace as well, more physically taxing. In the Premier League, you just got random ass Donnies like Dan Burn just putting their hands on you consistently, just wearing you down. Just get injured. You never really know. So I'm not wishing injury on no man, but let's see, man. Let's see. Pep system is not easy to adapt to. We've seen it with many players.
It takes,
it
takes time.
My man was even onto Aguero.
He was even
trying to Aguero's game, and Aguero had clocked the Premier League by then. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not gonna be unless Pep has now kind of just changed his game plan in a way with his strikers, then Haaland is gonna have to adapt to what Pep wants. Yeah. And we have seen that is not an easy thing.
You never know though, because the thing is, everyone's talking about Haaland adapting to Pep's method of playing. Cool. There will need to be some level of adaptation, especially with the way Borussia Dortmund play in comparison to Man City, more transition focused. But there's also going to need to be some give and take on Pep's side. Pep's also going to need to sort of tweak how he plays to accommodate this player. So you got to do the best to sort of give him the best possible platform to succeed. He has to come in and enhance the player, not sort of limit him. And I feel like Pep's track record with attackers is strong. Like, I don't really I think if you're an attacker and you don't bang for Pep, it says more about you at that point in time than it does about Pep Guardiola. When you look at his record of history over the years, when you look at the type of strikers he's worked with, the type of wingers, he's worked with all sorts, and he always gets a tune more often than not. So anyway, Cams, I need to cut this short now. I need to hop on Grizz's thing. Miles, thank you for the super chat. I'll answer Lewandowski's question in the tweet because I can't do it now. But Lewandowski is excellent technically. He's excellent technically. He's teched out. He's excellent technically. Aiden, super chat, thank you again. Let's see what he does. But we need to go anyway. Well, I need to go. But Cams, thank you for hopping on, man. It's been a really good chat.
Come on, man.
Big up.
Bring
to
me
yourself,
for the wingers. Man.
What's that?
Bring me for when you doing the wingers.
Wingers.
Yeah.
All right. 2 weeks. I got you. 2 weeks. I'll shout you. Yeah. All right. People, take care. Thank you. If you haven't already as well, make sure you smash a like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to Cam's channel as well, man. Get his subscriber count up. Get my subscriber count up. Thank you for tuning in. You heard the guy here. We'll be back with wingers. I guess I'm going to do wingers, midfielders, defenders. Go. You know, I got it all. Don't worry. All be sorted. Until then, take care. Peace out, people. Have a good Sunday or Monday. Sorry. Yeah.